leather tongue. Not too welly padded, not too padded, not too well, and the padding not too padded, welly padded. Doesn't really matter though. Got the Adidas logo, the trefoil logo, I believe. Little etch and sketch bullshit. The lace housing is far back and high up, so the laces shouldn't be ripping too quickly, in theory. Then you dip down, you got the 3 stripes. Right above that, you got Tyshawn right there in gold. So yeah, the shoe is mostly leather through and through. And it's pretty thick. So you don't have to worry about the board whacking your shit too much. I mean, you still gonna feel it regardless. That's kind of how most shoes are, but it's not too much on the thin side of things, which means there's probably gonna be a lack of maneuverability of my foot and lack of kind of board feel and my ability to like really grip that board with the entirety of my ankle. But then it really gets thicker as you get to that toe tap. Toe tap, that's not even a word. Toe cap, where I believe it's double tapped. So double wrap leather, which should lead to extended durability in terms of the wear and tear. Then you got this rubber outsole, more on the hard side of things, a bit more. So I wish there was a little more softness to it, but you can still feel how sticky it is and everything else. I just personally prefer that some reason, I don't know. And as far as the actual tech goes, it is the Adidas Light Strike, whatever the fuck that means. It's supposed to be responsive and add some cushioning as well as keep things lightweight. So looking at the inside of the shoe, you can see that is a tight fit right there. It's snug little fit right there. So it's nice and comforting basically. You're gonna get a lot of ankle support, especially with this back tab. That part is rubber, but it's also hard. Good amount of support. And this back tab, only this back tab has a phenomenal amount of padding. Like it's dense too. Like I push it and I feel the pushback, the kickback, the response to it's kind of like slow released. So that means it's pretty dense with a good enough amount of padding that doesn't just flatten out, basically. Yes, indeed, I'm saying the back shots are quite voluptuous, scrumptious. If only that shit was through and through the neck of the shoe, so it kind of gets lackluster. You don't really feel much in terms of, but it's still something there. Fuck, these laces keep coming up tight too. The back tab is well padded, and then the sides are a little more lackluster, but it's still a little something there. And you can also see the curvature of the insole and everything else, so that's just gonna really give that support and that portion of your foot. So you're getting the insole with a good amount of cupping, as well as the actual shoe, the neck of the shoe. And it does expand, so it's not like you gotta squeeze in there and it's a bad time. And I would say it's a true to size fit. I mean, it's soft but firm. It is soft but firm. This does not look good. What the hell we doing here, nigga? A little look down view. They're probably more or less, I should probably go find them in the trunk somewhere. They're in there somewhere. There's so much shit in there. That's just like a video game. I think I got unlimited cloud storage in that bitch. I want to say it's probably the same type of width as the first one. Every other one he had. And the toe cap does tend to taper up, get pretty narrow. So if you had problems with the first one, that would probably be true with this one too, because that does get pretty narrow towards the tip of the toe. Now the thread pattern is looking nice, real good, real sticky. But yeah, that little circular part right there, got a little logo right there. Yeah, that's when you're moving around, your little pivot cup, you playing tennis and all kinds of shit. We skateboarding, but I believe that's what that's for. And then this impact. Let's talk about this impact protection. Yeah, you see this little orange button? Can we push that? Yes, we can. Am I gonna be here all damn day? Yes, I am. That shit is, I don't know if it's OCD or autism, but I'll be here for a minute. I don't know what the fuck it's gonna do. I like pushing it, but I don't know in terms of the actual impact. Flex test, ain't no damn flex. This part, yeah, that got a little, but then you see up here, it just crumples up. But this one bends up a lot easier. This one kind of crumples like this. It doesn't really bend up, yeah. So we're getting soft, so you get a good amount of comfort. And on the thinner side of things, so you get a good amount of board feel as well. And it is just cupped up. Look at that. That is just go ahead, slide that back in. They come out with no fuss. So I might just start off of the curb. I'm sorry. So now we got 5 more to go. Let's see what the fuck happened, man. Yeah, that's 10. Yeah, it's slippery actually. The outsole and the leather. Also getting a little bit more sticky. God damn. Damn, look at that shit just like me put when I put on lotion, motherfuckers. Like 2 seconds, that shit look cool. Or the reverse, huh? That would be the opposite, because now it's white and then forget what the fuck I'm talking about. Rubber, pretty much unfazed. Oh yeah, and this is brand new mob. I skated an hour yesterday. Put it on yesterday, skated in an hour. If even that, probably 30 minutes. Yeah, about 30 minutes, man. Oh man. Oh man, that just look goofy. Like a couple pairs of shoes, I can do the whole 100 and still wear them bitches. But if this shit is just already looking like all beat up, I mean that shit, ooh, hold on, this might be a problem. I mean, it might not just look more beat up than it actually is. It might actually just be getting beat up. Oh, they got a water bottle thing right? What the fuck? I never seen. I mean, it's not that too crazy. I mean, why wouldn't you have some shit like this? It's probably filtered too. I mean, could I, you know, I'm not gonna fuck around, push that button, waste water, goddamn, Greta Thornburg, whatever that bitch name is, might pop out this motherfucker. Wow, nigga. So that was 20. What the fuck going on? This bitch about to, did I miss the description? That's supposed to change colors? Bitch is supposed to get a tan or some shit? About to get kicked out. I probably don't, but security in it, man. God damn, now we got all the grip in the world. There we go. And 30. Yeah, that is not, it's not too bad actually, but that shit is annoying right there. You got a nice ass, clean ass, fresh looking shoe, and after a few kickflips, just I'm not even fucking, like after a few kickflips, like just, you know what I mean? I can almost work with that color. I don't know what the hell that is. That like Band-Aid brown, but shit. Well, I thought it was gonna be a problem, but it looks like it's superficial damage, like surface level damage, nothing too concerning that I have to worry about. So I was looking here and maybe think it was gonna be more than surface level on the stripe, but and it's only 30, so we'll see. We'll see. You know how rocket that motherfucker was? What the hell going on here? The lace housing is far back and high up, so the laces shouldn't be ripping too quickly. In theory. No. Kind of dang core fucking good. Even that nigga name is ridiculous. The fuck was that bullshit? That shit gonna bounce off there. Except I feel that motherfucker would have been on purpose. Shit scared the shit out of me. It's not working. It's not working. You know what? Maybe. Because I'm desperate at this point. Take this battery and shove it up my fucking ass, nigga, and that shit will get me somewhere. I don't know where it'll get me. You just gay, nigga. You just gay. Ain't gonna get you nowhere, be honest. Yeah, I wanted to get some decent looking ones, but fuck it. Let's see. I feel like they're gonna break in. But not in time for this video, so we gonna put what we put out there. Hopefully they start clicking. At least on flat. So 50. Greedy. Yeah, so just so you don't miss it, they do keep coming loose on me. Both of them, more so the dominant one, so I'm guessing it's a combination of my foot pushing it up and the contact with the grip and everything else. You know how this shit works. Now this lacing housing, that stitching is coming up. Oh, damn. But the stitching and everything else is starting to look like a motherfucking problem. 70. Take me damn near 100 to kind of figure it out. I'm literally not even digging that foot in. I'm just leaving it light on the board. So we are at 100. It kind of stopped with the damage. All this is superficial. The scuffing. It is unfortunate though. And that a little bit more, not a little bit more. There's actually some chunking going on with the rubber. I'm still not necessarily worried about that, but the rubber's holding on pretty much a-okay, with the exception of that now starting to form. And the upper leather is as well, with the exception of it aesthetically looking more fucked up than it actually is. But yeah, that's surface level damage basically. I didn't know what it was gonna be, but yeah, that leather's completely pretty much unfazed. The rubber was, and then it did start to wear up a little bit. Still nothing that I'm worried about, but there's more damage to it now that you can see. And then the stitching, yeah, you can shoe glue, super glue, all that, but I don't do that for reviews unless the shoe is so blown out and I have no tricks in it, no clips or anything, and I can pretty much call it like this. If I let this go a couple more days, like this is already kind of, you already know what's gonna happen basically, but we're gonna let it go raw. You can glue this if you want to, if you do go with them, if you prefer to get something like these, but stitching is a problem here for sure. Stitching is a problem here for sure. So if anything, it's more so the stitching than the rubber toe cap or the leather upper. And this is not superficial or surface level damage. It is some actual damage. It is some bullshit. So basically the blueprint that's more or less been working, I go from on the bolts to a little bit lower. And this back foot towards the tip, or a little bit more in, not way too much in, but a little bit more. This one was not working with that blue. I couldn't, my script wasn't working, my code wasn't working. And turns out all that shit does work. What I had to do was just leave this foot here, bolts, or a little bit lower. Pretty much had to have my foot kind of light on the board and just be gentle with the flick. Just be delicate with the flick. Like a fairy just floating by and just squeaked. Yeah, so I just had to put that foot light on. I don't even know how to really explain that shit. I don't know if I can get past 10. The lace is about to rip now. I don't know if I can get past 10 kickflips. without them shits coming untied. I don't know if you double knot that shit. You could double knot it away or whatever the fuck. It's probably a solution to that shit. I'm not doing, dude. Fuck it. I don't care. Yeah, the lace is starting to go, but I mean, after 110 right there, it's not too bad.